Hello. It's good to see you. Today, we have an item that I purchased on eBay. I've been looking around on there for big lots of jewelry, kind of like we used to find at Goodwill. Unfortunately, at Goodwill anymore, they don't seem to sell those big bags of jewelry in the stores, at least not around here anymore. I haven't seen any in quite a while. I still have several bags left, but I started looking around on eBay. Now, I know Goodwill has an online store, kind of like eBay, where you can bid on stuff, but I've had better luck at finding large lots of jewelry at better prices on eBay. So I've not been buying them online from Goodwill, I just buy them on eBay. This one came from eBay. This is a little one. 3 pounds, 3 ounces, and they just called it a junk lot. Now, I don't agree. I don't think it's junk. They even put a little thank you sticker on here. This little box was inside of another box, and they sent it to me. And I won this. I got it pretty cheap. I don't remember how much it was, but it wasn't a lot. So what we're going to do with this little box, we're going to be pulling stuff out of here, looking at it. It's just pieces of jewelry. I don't know if they're intact and wearable, but the lot on eBay looked really neat. So I thought I would bid on it, and I got it. I think I was the only bid on this, and got it really cheap. So we're going to just take it and turn it that way. We're going to get ready to look at it. Okay, now it would appear that there's tissue paper in here. Like everything is just kind of lined with a piece of tissue paper. This came rolling out. We have a plastic little pearl. It's kind of a dark gray color. It's just an individual little pearl. Oh, and here we have a clip-on earring. It has this black plastic in the middle, and the metal on the outside has a slight gold tone tint. Here's the little clip on the back. This looks like an earring from the 80s to me. I mean, maybe it isn't, but this is an inexpensive piece, I would think. Oh, it has a name on it. Barclay. Barclay. Oh, that's very interesting. I wonder if the other one's in there. So we're just going to start pulling stuff out. We have this right here. This is a lightweight plastic pearl bracelet. It has a little bit of stretch to it. And in between the pearls, we have these little pieces here. Now, they look like metal, but I do believe they are just plastic, kind of a silver color. We have alternating sizes of pearls. We have a slightly larger, slightly smaller, and it just goes. And then we have this little piece too in between them. It's cute. I like it. It's a nice little bracelet. See, you call this junk. This is not junk. This is neato. Oh, look, we have a pin. This is a really nice pin. There's no name on the back of it, but here you have the little pin back here. My grandmother, my mom's mother, she loved pins like this. She had a really nice collection of pins, and people were always giving her little pins, little brooches, because she was kind of hard to shop for, you know, but people knew that she liked her pins, and she would wear her little outfits to church. You know, she always looked very nice. She made a lot of her own clothes. She really liked to sew, and she would make dresses and skirts and jackets and blouses and things. So she was always very, very nicely dressed for church, and she liked to wear her little brooch on her dress or her jacket or something, or a sweater or something. She would have liked that. She didn't like really big flashy jewelry, but something like that, yeah, she would have liked that. That's a pretty pin. It's almost like a platinum. It's not really gold or silver, and it's not super shiny. I like that kind of a matte finish. Well, actually, it's probably more of a satin. You could wear it this way, or you could wear it that way, or you could do it that way. You could really wear it whatever way you want. Oh my goodness, I tried to pull this bracelet out and all kinds of stuff came out with it. We have a, oh, look at this. This is beautiful. We have a large metal bangle, and it does have a hinge in it, and it opens up like this to make it easier to put on or take off. And it has this enamel. Look at that. That's beautiful. Like a nipple. Now we have this like a lilac and lavender. It's like the purple version of Blush and Bashful. Look, it's purple and purple. It's like a pale purple and then a slightly darker purple, and it just alternates. And then in between the sections you have this silver colored metal here, and the inside is just kind of a matte silver color. There's no name of a manufacturer or anything on it. Here you can see the hinge. It's kind of heavy. This is a nice heavy duty piece. This is pretty. I knew from looking at the pictures of this lot that I was going to really like it. I didn't get to see everything in the lot. It was just kind of, the pictures were just like, it was all kind of piled together, but I kind of zoomed in on the pictures and I said, that's actually a cool lot of stuff. Look, oh, look at this ring. Oh, it's big. That's a big ring. Look at that. Wow. Looks like granite. That is a cool ring. Look at the side of it. Look at all the detail. It looks like a little skull. No, it looks like a stormtrooper. It looks like little stormtroopers. Like their helmets. Am I seeing, do you see that, or is it just me? I don't know who made it. There's no name on it or anything. This up here, actually I think this is just plastic. But I think it's really pretty. I like all the detail. I think it's just made to look old, but it isn't actually old. That is so cool. But it's very big. It's very big. It fits my thumb. That's nice. I love it. I love silver like this, you know, antique looking silver. Because with my skin tone, I think silver looks better on me than gold for the most part. Now we have a lot of little bits that came out. Here we have one of those little earring, what do you call it, an earring jacket or something. See, it's a little piece like this, and it has a hole in it. And like say you have an earring like this one here with the little rhinestones on it. So you can take the earring and thread it through the little hole. And when you wear it, it's going to look like this. So it adds just a little bit of extra sparkle to your earring, and you can take it off and use it with different earrings. It's just, I think it's called an earring jacket, but I could be wrong about that. I see an elephant. Oh, this is a little earring here. It's a little silver elephant. Look at that, a little tiny elephant. It's hard to see, but his eye is a really tiny rhinestone. How cute. And here is another earring. It is a hoop. Looks kind of like a horseshoe. Look at that. Or a croissant. It is a gold color. That is hollow metal, which makes it lighter. Here's the post. Oh, here's the post. There. Very pretty. And somebody made a pin out of this tumbled little rock. It's very smooth, very polished, a polished rock, and then someone attached a pin to the back of it, so you can just have a tiny little rock pin. I don't think I've ever seen somebody take one of these rocks and make a pin out of it. Normally it ends up as a pendant on a necklace. I mean, that's typically how I see them. Here we have two little clip earrings clipped together. It looks like, so you're just going to have this little gold part, and then you have a little loop here where you could attach some stuff to hang down from it if you want. And then we have individual earrings. Here's one that looks like a tiny crown. It reminds me of the Charlotte, North Carolina logo. What is it, the Queen City? they have a crown on a lot of their stuff. This is a little silver crown and it has tiny little rhinestones at the bottom. It looks like there are 3 itty bitty rhinestones down there. That's cute. So we have a tiny crown. Here's a little cross and it has red rhinestones on it, but it does look like some of them are missing. And on the back there is some glue residue, so I think at some point this was glued onto something. I don't know what. Oh, look at this earring. Oh my gosh. That is a very sparkly, fabulous earring there. Like that. This is a little interesting little piece. This is well, it has holes in it so you could string it like a little bead, but it's not really you call that a bead? It's a necklace or a bracelet piece, and it has this ivory colored enamel. It kind of looks like a little baseball or something. Here we have a pin. It is a large rhinestone American flag. Look at that. One of the blue rhinestones up here is missing, and a red one I think is missing there. Either that or that's just how they were put in there. Actually, I don't think there's enough room in there to put another one. You turn it over and you can see that it looks like a waving flag, and it has the pin on the back. Look there. And it's kind of heavy. This is sort of a heavy metal pin. Is this? Oh, this is a pair of earrings. Look at this. These are clip-ons, and they are clipped together. They're very lightweight because this material right here is actually just a very thin plastic, tiny little thin plastic discs in shades of blue. They're slightly iridescent. And then you have this silver little bit up here. We have 2 of these. Just like this. And they are clip-ons and they're very lightweight. I'm going to see if I can clip them back together. I will get them together one of these days. There we go. I'm going to keep them together. We have another stretchy bracelet. Now this one is made up of very tiny seed beads. These are little glass beads. We have red, gold, blue, orange. And it's a little, very thin, stretchy bracelet. That's just a piece of elastic. Very tiny. It's very cute. And this is all together as one piece. This is a pierced earring. The piece in the middle is white plastic, but I believe it's made to look like mother of pearl. And then we have this silver heart outside of it. Back here is the post. There is a back on this earring. We have this silver little bit up here. Oh, look at this interesting pendant. Oh, I thought this was something stuck to it. Okay, now let's check this out. Okay, back here we have a bunch of beads. Some of them are glass. Some of them are plastic. That's a pretty bead right there. These are plastic back here. We have a little bar clasp, sort of a copper color for the bar clasp. Yeah, somebody made this. And hanging down from it, we have this interesting pendant. So the outside part is a silver color. The inside is kind of a copper color, but it's enamel. We have this large oval piece. Hanging down is a slightly smaller one, very similar, and an even smaller one. The interior part has a design to it, kind of like a little flower. That's really pretty, but I'm not a fan of this part. I think this pendant would look better with a different type of necklace. This is actually very beautiful. I really love this. I love the silver with this sort of a coppery color. but I think I would have done the necklace part a little bit differently. I think it would look pretty on just a plain black cord or a silver chain. It is really pretty though. Okay. And then we have, oh, I want to see this necklace. Look at, oh, there's an earring on it. I thought that was part of it. It's not. Okay. This appears to be another necklace that someone has made, like a handmade kind of thing. These beads are all plastic. All of these. These, let's see, actually, no. These white discs are made of seashell, but these black ones here, they are plastic. The silver ones, they look like metal, but they are actually plastic also. And at the back we have a small silver lobster claw clasp with no adjustable chain. And attached down here is a pendant. We have a shark's tooth. It's real. It's just a little shark's tooth held on with some wire with a little O-ring right there. Look at that. It's very lightweight because most of these beads are made of plastic and the little bits of shell are small and they're not terribly heavy. I like the length of this necklace. It is nice. It's strung on filament, which is kind of like fishing line, and that over time can kind of warp. I'm not a big fan of using it in necklaces, but a lot of people do. And then we had just a piece of string with a couple of beads on it. I wonder if that's where this bead came from. It has a little hook on it. And then we have two little, these are vintage, screw back earrings. The back on here is a little, it screws. You can unscrew it to make it a larger opening, or you can just sort of twist it in to make it smaller. It's little plastic roses. They're kind of a pinkish, orangish color, kind of a copper color. They are made of plastic. Look at the little petals. The petals on the roses are so beautiful. I would say these look like 70s earrings perhaps, late 60s maybe. The fact that there's no hinge on this screw back makes me think they are older. Yeah, those are nice. We have a pendant. It is, oh, it's a little dove. Look at that. And it has a nice sparkly filling in it. Look at that. Yeah, it's very cool. He has a little eyeball right there. The pendant itself is a pretty silver color, and the interior is sort of gray with little flecks in it like mica or something. That's a cute pendant. I like that. I might keep that. I'm going to hang on to that. I like that one. And we have this one earring that was attached to the necklace. This is pretty. So this is another clip-on earring. And it has this red piece down here though. This is made of plastic, but it looks like it has a gold stripe going through it. And then you have this red piece here that is mounted very securely. Hanging down is one iridescent, multifaceted bead made of plastic. It's kind of a reddish color. That's a cute little earring. I like it. That's pretty. And we have a little earring right here. This is a pierced earring. And it has a little piece that hangs down with these multicolored glass beads down here, red and green and brown. Here's the earring part back here. Okay, I had to kind of pull on this to get some of this to come out. We just got a big chunk of stuff. Oh, look at this. Well, we have a tangle, don't we? Is this an earring? This is an earring. Oh, isn't that interesting? It looks like, what is it, crochet or macrame? But the material feels like plastic. It's like somebody did a craft with some Twizzlers or red vines or something. What an interesting little earring. I like the color. It's kind of a dark red. And then someone attached an earring piece up here. It's a little earring. That's actually very cute. Oh, look. The other one. I'm keeping these. They're very light. And I love these earrings. These are so interesting. And I could convert these to clip-ons in 2 seconds. See, I would just attach some little jump rings and then thread my spring clip earrings through there. They're so light. Oh, I like those. I'm keeping those. And I'll hang on to this pendant too for now. Now let's see what we can do here. Tier 5. That's part of this multi-stranded necklace. Let's untangle some stuff. We have a bracelet. This is a very simple little brass bracelet. It's kind of bent. I think originally maybe it had more of a circular or an oval shape, but it looks like it kind of got bent. This part doesn't have anything on it. It's like somebody was just learning about jewelry making and maybe this was one of their first attempts at it. I don't know. Okay. What else can we untangle? Oh, I like this chain. This is pretty. When you have a tangle, one of my little tips, well, it's kind of self-evident, but take your clasps. Whenever you find a clasp, like we have this little lobster claw clasp right here on this necklace, just undo your clasps and it makes it easier to untangle the items if you undo the clasps. Oh, isn't this pretty? This is a nice little necklace. Look at this. Look at this pendant. It's purple enamel and this sort of a gunmetal color. It's like a dark gray. It's not really like silver. It's a dark. This is beautiful. I want this. Oh, sometimes my resolve weakens and I lose my ability to say no. I forget that I don't have room for every piece of jewelry that I see that I want. Oh, the enamel even goes over this top part. Look at that. That's interesting. Doesn't go to the back, it's just the front. That is such a pretty pendant. I'm keeping that. I am. I'm keeping it because I want to. Now here we have another little tangle. Is it bad? Well, a little bit. Well, here I see a large gold lobster claw clasp. So we're going to undo the clasp like that. Let's see if we can unthread it. We can. Oh, this necklace is very long. I'm going to reattach. I'm going to redo the clasp. This necklace appears to be from Tier 5, limited to vous. I don't know. This is a long necklace. We have multiple strands. We have these again in that dark gray metal and this gold tone color. 2 strands in gold tone. And we have these little pieces in here. I think one of these strands is broken. Something's happened to it, but I'm not sure what. Don't know why it's like that. Can't get it to thread through there for some reason. But we have these little pieces here in gold, encrusted in rhinestones, that these pieces seem to be stuck in there, but this one is not. There we go, I straightened it out. But it's a long multi-stranded necklace that has these little circular pieces. Brand new from Tier 5. So I don't normally wear necklaces that long. I like necklaces about this length for the most part. I tend to wear those more. And this, oh no, this is a separate one. Here is a necklace with a very interesting piece down at the bottom. I thought maybe these were rhinestones. They're not. These aren't. They're just little lumpy things. And then you have the silver bit. And you have a hook clasp back here. It's like a little shepherd's hook. That's an interesting little necklace. So it's just going to hang down like that. Very simple. And this one is pretty. Oh, this one is from Ann Taylor Loft, because we have a little tab here that says Loft. That's Ann Taylor. And then we have a large silver lobster claw clasp and no adjustable chain. Back here at the back, we have these large, beautiful, clear plastic multifaceted beads. Look at that. That's so pretty. Little octagonal shapes. And then down here we have these silver little loops. This is the bottom part of the necklace down here. That's pretty. They are very sparkly pieces. Oh no, these are glass. I apologize. These are actually glass. They are not plastic. Somebody paid probably an unreasonable price for that necklace. Now let's see. Oh, I like this blue one. Ooh, look at the tassels. These are little chains. Little blue chains. Look at that. It's like a fabulous squid. Look. Oh, this piece is ceramic. What is this? I want to see it. I'm fascinated. There's more to it. Oh God, it's long. There's another one. What is this? There's a bunch of stuff wrapped up in it. So, okay. This might have been attached to an article of clothing. We do have a knot down here. Look at these interesting little beady things. It's like they're interlinked. This is the chain right here. They're not beads. This is actually a chain. It's very intricate. The color is so beautiful. Look at that blue. Oh, I love it. I love that. That is so pretty. And the ends are tassels made of little metal chains. Little metal chains. Look at that. Wow. That's pretty. You could do a lot of things with that. You could use that. You could make a necklace out of it. You could drape it somehow. That's so pretty. I love that blue. It's so nice. Oh, I like this too. See, I would not call this a junk lot. This isn't junk. This is great stuff. I can't believe I was the only one who bid on it. I got it really cheap too. If you go on there, you have to be careful though. If you love big lots of jewelry like this, you can find tons of them on eBay. But you have to be careful or you end up buying a bunch of them. I really have to watch it. Here we have another necklace. Another tuvu tag on it. This tag has gotten wrapped all around everything. Oh, this is quite elegant. But the tag is a problem. There we go. I got it. This is how it hangs down. Like this. We have these pieces. I don't know why, but it reminds me of a windmill a little bit. We have these silver, I think I have it backwards. Yeah, that looks better. There we go. Now you can really see the detail in these gold pieces. They look like putters, like golf putters lined up. They do. That's pretty. In between these pieces, we have these black plastic beads and a pretty good sized gold chain coming back. And then back here, we have a medium to large size lobster claw clasp. And about 3.5 inches of adjustable chain. And there's an interesting little piece back here. It looks like a little crescent moon or a fishbone, and it has a little rhinestone at the top of it. That's a pretty necklace. I think it's really pretty. Not really my style, but it is pretty. Okay, now I think we have time for just a little bit more. We'll take a look at this right here. When I bought this lot, I was expecting it to be just a bunch of broken necklaces and stuff, but it really isn't. Here we have another Ann Taylor Loft necklace. It has these large silver links, multifaceted clear plastic beads, smoky plastic beads. Back here we have 3 small round beads. And in the very back we have our Loft tab again, and a medium to large silver lobster claw clasp with no adjustable chain. Oh, this chain coming back is really pretty. Look at this. That chain is so lovely. You have little round pieces, little oval links. That's a lovely necklace. It's a very pretty necklace. Ooh, this one is crazy. Wow, look at this one. That's actually groovy. I really like it. And it's not heavy. It looks like it would be kind of heavy, but it isn't, because all of these pieces, even these, are plastic. Now, these are metal, but they are aluminum, so they're very light. This looks like a rock, but it's not. It's polished plastic. I like these slate blue or slightly gray beads. Back here we have a medium-sized silver lobster claw clasp, and I don't know if this is adjustable chain or not. I don't know who made it, but this is a very pretty little necklace. Look at all these interesting pieces. Oh my goodness, this looks like a potato. It looks like, I don't know why it looks like a piece of a potato or something. These do too. It's like you cut up a little white potato. Ooh, these beads are pretty. Look at these. They're gray and so beautiful. Wow. But no, I am not going to keep it, because this is a perfect example of things that I find pretty or cool. But if I look at it and I ask myself honestly, would you wear it? Probably not. Oh, mother of pearl bit back here. Look at that pretty color. Would I wear it? It's a piece of shell. No, I probably wouldn't. It would hang in my jewelry armoire and I wouldn't wear it. So I'm going to let it go. We have a pretty dangly earring with these multifaceted glass beads. Very sparkly. They hang way down from the earring itself. And what was this? I saw this. It is a length. Oh, I think it has some symbols on it. Look at this. I'm sure somebody can tell us. Is this a bracelet? This looks like a clasp right here. I think it's actually broken. I think this is supposed to be attached. There's a tiny thing on the back, but I can't read it. There's a little stamp on here, but I cannot read it. But it's symbols. See? I'm not really sure. It's pretty though. It's a beautiful silver color. I believe this is a bracelet, but I think part of the clasp needs to be repaired. And then we have another length of that necklace that broke. And the last thing we have today is tangled up in an earring. Lots of clip-on earrings in here, which makes me very happy because I don't have pierced ears. Long story short, I tried to have pierced ears when I was younger and it just didn't work out. But it's okay, I'm not worried about it. Okay, this last piece is just one long necklace. It has tons of brown iridescent seed beads coming along here, lots of them. And then these beads are multifaceted clear plastic beads, and we have little beads made of seashell. Ooh, this has something stuck to it. I don't think that's supposed to be stuck to it. It's like a dorsal fin. It's like glued on there, but the other beads don't have that. These are plastic too, but they look like cracked glass. Oh, this is a separate necklace. I thought this was all together. No, this is one necklace. I like the kind of brown theme to all these beads. There is no clasp. You could just slip it on over your head. And then, okay, this is the last one. This is another necklace. This one also has lots of seed beads. These are more of a dark blue and gray. We have these pretty smooth plastic beads. We have round ones, little cylindrical ones, oval ones. Look at that. It looks like a rock, but it's plastic. This necklace also has no clasp, no adjustable chain, and it's kind of asymmetrical, like it doesn't mirror, you know. We have just these different pieces. We have these pretty little round ones, some little small beads. These are all plastic. And then you have all the glass seed beads too. Tons of those strung on here at random. And that is the last piece from the 3-pound, 3-ounce junk lot today. I like this. And we'll look at this one next time. I love that color blue. It's like the Subaru blue. It's like a slate blue. But we'll look at that next time. I'm going to put it back in there with the other stuff. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the beginning of looking at this little junk lot here. I think in the future I will just put these all in the Goodwill jewelry bag playlists. I may change the name to something like bulk jewelry videos or something, since I can't seem to buy these bags at Goodwill anymore, and I will acquire them from other sources. I'll just change the name of the playlist. There are actually 2 playlists. There's one for soft-spoken videos, and then there's one for whispered videos. And I will just update the name of the playlists. Thank you so much for being here. I really hope that you have a wonderful day, and I will see you again really soon.